Let's do a self-exploration meditation on samskaras are impersonal, collective, and beginningless. Let the eyes of the waker close. Take the stand of the witness of the waker. Notice that in the witnessing awareness field, waves appear and disappear. Whether it is a thought wave, a feeling wave, a sensation wave, or a perception wave. It is nothing but a samskara, an impression. That impression or samskara has just been released from nothingness and has appeared in the field of witnessing awareness. Impressions are beginningless. There is no point where they started. Every impression is linked to a prior impression. But this chain has no first cause that can be established or pointed out. The beginning point of ignorance cannot be located. Ignorance is beginningless. Impressions are beginningless. The thought, I, is beginningless. You cannot point out its beginning point. In fact, it is not an actual entity. It is not personal. Just like perceptions, sensations, and feelings appear and disappear in this witnessing awareness field, the I thought too appears and disappears. There is no person to be found. There is only a body arising or sensation that appears and disappears. There's only perception of sight of the body that appears and disappears. There is no constant entity called the person to be found. The owner of the I is itself another thought. Hence, samskaras do not belong to a person because no person exists to own them. Even after the clear recognition that the I is just a thought, it still continues to arise. Preferences still arise. Reactions continue to arise. Fears keep arising. Memories still arise. Tendencies continue to arise. And all these are claimed by the false I. When the I dissolves and disappears, all reactions, preferences, fears, memories, tendencies also disappear. Nothing remains. This is the function of consciousness, Chaitanya. It births the mind and it erases the mind. The function of birthing the mind is samskara. This samskara is not dependent on a person. It is not personal. The effacement or the erasure of samskaras is also not dependent on a person. It is the function of consciousness. Just like waves continue to move in the ocean, they appear and they disappear. Still, there is no separate wave from the ocean. Similarly, all is consciousness, collective consciousness. Buddha calls every wave as a phenomena, devoid of an individual owner, part of the total movement of the field of nothingness, devoid of an individual entity. Are you able to recognize every expression of the field as impersonal, as collective, as beginningless? just like weather patterns in the sky, just like ripples in water, just like echoes in a valley. Samskaras happen. They are not owned. Samskaras are not yours or mine. They are expressions of the total conditioning of consciousness, appearing as the world. Are you able to recognize this? Are you able to see what you call your anger is not a personal creation, but a universal pattern expressing itself through your particular body mind? Similarly, what you call your fear is not a personal creation, but a universal pattern expressing itself through your particular body mind. Similarly, what you call your love is not a personal creation, but a universal pattern expressing itself through your particular body mind. Shift your understanding. You do not own the samskaras. Quit saying, I have samskaras, or I must purify them, or I am bound by them. Clearly see, acknowledge, and accept that samskaras arise of their own accord in the field of consciousness. They are seen, not owned. Quit claiming ownership of samskaras. They do not define a self because no self exists as an entity. Dissolve the false sense of ownership. Allow it to weaken simply by witnessing. Pure witnessing has the power to dissolve all old conditioning. By pure witnessing, the samskaras don't disappear. The illusion of a sufferer who owns them disappears. Dispassion arises towards the world. There is less entanglement with people, situations, and things. The mind softens. Serenity prevails. Samskaras will continue to arise, will continue to play, and they will subside, leaving behind a clarity that they do not belong to me. The I that claims them is itself another arising, another samskara that appears and disappears. Consciousness alone remains. Dive into dispassionate silence, disentangled serenity. Dive into non ownership of samskaras. Agree to be nobody and nothing in the silence that follows. There is no person. How can there be a personal samskara? There is no beginning point of impressions. Samskaras are beginningless. Samskaras are independent of a person. They are part of the functioning of consciousness, appearing as the mind. Samskaras are collective. Impersonal. Impersonal. Impersonal.